What up? So I am standing out here 5 a.m. the risk of looking like a fool to make a random video, but it's been a while since I posted, and I'm gonna try my hardest to look in the camera. I'm doing this in one take as usual, but all the medications they got me on had me living like a crackhead. Right now it's 5 in the morning and I'm in Malden, Massachusetts, where my parents were when I grew up. Not my parents, my grandparents, sorry. And I'm standing outside Charles Rose Supply Company. And if you know me, I love trains because I have Asperger's, and I'm by a rail trail and I was feeling sentimental. Woke up at 1:30 this morning in the hotel in Somerville because I'm getting infused for my 3rd infusion tomorrow. And couldn't fall asleep, and this has been happening, and when it happens I just don't fight it. I just get up. So I left, had a pounding headache, went to the store, and the closest one that was open was in Malden, where Charles Rowe is, and I don't know, got a lot of time to kill. I said, fuck it, I'll make a video. One thing that poised me to do that was I was just kind of reflecting and thinking about how much my life fucking sucks. I'm still really happy, but every once in a while I get a moment of clarity and I realize, fuck, I got a lot going on. And if cancer wasn't enough, going through a contentious divorce, and you know, fighting for survival with a new job and trying to come up with money and all that stuff, having bottles everywhere and being disorganized and having these ups and downs is crazy. But I'm still going strong. I'm actually going stronger now, and I'll tell you why. So let's go to the infusion. First one was absolutely fucking terrible. Second one though went extremely well, and I'll tell you why. So first one, I look like Leonardo DiCaprio in the Basketball Diaries when he sucked a guy's dick and he had heroin withdrawal. So just picture that. It's pretty awful. Didn't make any sense why I reacted that way. And the nurse mentioned she thought it was the atropine, which is a drug they give you for diarrhea, ironically, because apparently during infusion for FOLFIRINOX, that's what I'm on, you can have crazy diarrhea and vomit at the same time. And it's given intravenously through the port in your neck. So got that, and the second time they said, we're gonna try not to do that. And I said, sure. Not only did I get no diarrhea, but I felt pretty damn good. Really good. I was laughing and talking the whole time. I took a half-hour nap. I did a brain study. Couldn't focus for shit. That's a whole nother story. But I walked out. The first time I had to get wheelchaired out. This time I was laughing, making inappropriate jokes, being myself. I didn't get car sick. I could have drove home. I could have worked that day a little bit. Whereas the first time I was fucked up for 2 days. I was walking with a limp, severe muscle weakness. Here, let me list the side effects. I actually took some time and made some notes here. So side effects of the atropine is dilated pupils, confusion, blindness, blurred vision, muscle pain, heart palpitations, difficulty swallowing, high body temperature. I had extremely high body temperature. Hives, nausea, vomiting, pale skin, had that. Stomach upset, unusual weakness, decreased awareness, big time. Muscle stiffness, unsteady walk, and trembling. Almost all of which I got every single one of these. I'm allergic to it. So they didn't give it to me, and I felt great. Second day I felt pretty good. Third day I felt awesome. I could have worked a 40-hour work week, which is really positive. I will say though, this is my experience so far with chemotherapy. I'm blessed because I don't have nausea. If you eat healthy and you drink a lot of water, sometimes you're gonna need like Gatorade or something because you're gonna get dehydrated, and you exercise. They told me not to exercise. Fuck that, it does help. The effects are cumulative, but you can maintain some sort of vitality. The one thing I will say though is your vitality is not predictable. So you can have a bunch of good days in a row. You can have an off day where you feel like you just got over a cold, but you can go to work. Then you might get a second one at night and feel great. But it's not debilitating. It's just highs and lows, which sucks because if you can't plan around it, that really can affect your social life, your work life, family life, everything like that. So I guess you could say my second experience was pretty good. On a high note, I got blood work back for my thyroid, and my reverse T3 was way high. One of the side effects of the FOLFIRINOX, one doctor told me, was it's starting to make my body shut down because it's just so toxic. I'm also under a shitload of stress. Even though I don't feel like I am on a ton of stress. Let's just be real here, my life fucking sucks. I need to catch a break. It's cool. This is actually like one of the old bumpers for a boxcar. So, yeah, my life fucking sucks. And so the two of those, the stress and the chemotherapy, shut my body down. And what it did was, my liver, as a defense mechanism, I forget exactly why, was blocking the conversion of my thyroid hormone to T3. And T3 is really essential for like vitality, strength, nervous system or something. I didn't write it down, but I was prescribed synthetic T3, and then within an hour and a half, I felt so much better. My energy went back up to pretty much normal. Ooh, brain fog. You can probably tell I'm talking much more concise and I'm not repeating myself. That's because of the prescription they gave me. I was living in a fucking dream. That's another thing I can say about the chemotherapy is, if your hormones are fucked up, that's gonna like exacerbate the symptoms. I felt like I was on NyQuil all the time, or like in a lucid dream where you're going through your day-to-day life and everything was normal and you could kind of control it, but you kind of couldn't. That was really affecting everything I was doing, so I wasn't able to connect with people, especially at my job. It's hurting my ability to close business. Still doing it, but I knew it was better than that. So anyways, that medication fixed that for the most part. I'm feeling better every day. My strength is way up. My endurance is way up. I was gasping for breath a lot when I worked out. I was blacking out, almost fainting, having chest pain. It's a whole nother thing, but that pretty much fixed it. They're trying to figure out that whole ordeal. I'm getting my heart checked out more just to realize I don't have a clogged artery, but I think the underlying condition of my body blocking the conversion of my thyroid, mimicking signs of hypothyroidism, was causing all those weird symptoms I was having. But my strength is way up and it's getting better. Second thing, the going back to like these drugs that got me living like a crackhead. Cortisol, steroids fix everything and they mask symptoms. So you gotta be really careful about this. They also make you gain weight really fucking quick. I gained 15 pounds in 2 days this week. Wasn't taking care of myself. I might have had a couple drinks, one on a date. That with pizza and some other shit, you're gonna blow the fuck up and you're gonna look terrible, and fat's gonna show up where it normally doesn't, and you'll be like, well, who the fuck am I looking at? Awful feeling. But let me tell you about the dexamethasone side effects. I'm gonna try to keep this to like 11 minutes. So, fluid retention, increased appetite, mood changes, trouble sleeping, acne, headache, nausea, vomiting, muscle weakness. Don't have that. Increased thirst, leg cramps, and increases the risk of infection. The biggest thing for me is it revs up your system, and you get crazy amounts of energy, and you're all jazzed the fuck up for a couple days. And you can actually do too much work because you feel great, and then you get burnt out. So you got to pace yourself, because you got to realize that's artificial energy and your body's recovering from getting poison put in you. what else can I say about the dexamethasone? I definitely have a love-hate relationship with this stuff. It makes you feel so much better. It really, really, really does. It fucking fixes everything. But the longer you take it, the more of these sides come out. But I need it. I think anyways. The big thing that actually helped me out was tapering this out longer. I crashed wicked hard on my first infusion the second week, and I was like bedridden for like 3 days. And it's because I came off the steroids and I just crashed. Let's see what else. So we covered the atropine, we covered the cortisol, steroids. Side effects, chemotherapy real quick. Not too bad, and I don't believe this. So fatigue, had that, got it. Diarrhea, don't got it, thank God. Low blood counts. My blood work's good so far. We'll see how that goes. Anemia, mouth sores. Brush your fucking teeth and get mouthwash and do it all the time, because you will get mouth sores, but they go away if you take care of yourself. Neuropathy in your hands, I got that now. Surprised I don't have pins and needles in my hands as we speak because it's 50 degrees, but I do get neuropathy. If I grab a cold glass of water or a bottle, I get shocked like I grabbed an electric fence, and I literally will throw it. It hurts really bad. I also lost my sense of taste for 2 days after my second infusion, but it came back. It was mostly with cold stuff. Hair loss, haven't got that. Fingers crossed. They said that it's kind of rare, so we'll see. Breathlessness, wheeziness, got that, but they think it's not related. Loss of bone marrow. So far out of that, definitely fatigue and neuropathy, and that's it. So let's hope it stays that way. Anyways, this is Relentless Persistence. Sorry it took so fucking long. It's been a rough 3 weeks. Maybe I'll post another video and update you on that. But hopefully this helps some people out. This is what you can experience if you're going through treatment with FOLFIRINOX, you have colon cancer, you got a contentious divorce, your life sucks. This is what happens. Anyways, like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, give me some encouragement, and until next time.